Many people know Barron Trump as the son of Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States. But to his mother Melania Trump and his father Donald, Barron is a miracle baby. Barron is a private person, unlike his vocal dad, even though he grew up in luxury. Like his dad, he is interested in sports and business. People think Barron is also interested in one more thing, and now that he is 18, he finally admits what we all suspect. Barron Trump is Donald Trump's last son and Melania's first child. He was a surprise baby because Melania and Donald never planned to have him. He was born on March 20, 2006, as Barron William Trump in Manhattan, New York, and was baptized in May 2006 at the Bethesda by the Sea Episcopal Church in Palm Beach, Florida. Barron has had the most luxurious upbringing ever since his birth. He has been raised at the Trump Tower, where he had a floor of the penthouse to himself for years. The floor is worth $100 million and has a white marble fireplace and white Carrara marble columns, which scream luxury. Speaking of luxury, his family's wealth gave him chances and experiences that most kids don't have at a young age. He had a lot of toys, including a mini Mercedes-Benz with a custom license plate. This is just a taste of what the Barron enjoyed for his education. Barron has only gone to the top elite schools in the U.S., and his parent Donald thinks that education should be of high quality. Barron began out at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in Manhattan. CGPS is known for its tough academic programs and high status. But things would soon change for him when his father elected the 45th President of the United States in 2016. Barron moved to St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Pomac, Maryland, which is near Washington, D.C. Interestingly, Barron broke the tradition by going to St. Andrew instead of Sidwell Friend School, which is where every former president's child has gone. Melania had a hand in this decision to break tradition because she is known as a mother who puts her son first. She was so involved in his upbringing that she refused to hire a nanny even though she had the money to do so. She wanted to be the one to raise Barron and care for him every day. Melania said that even though she didn't plan to have Barron, he was a welcome surprise for her. She saw him as a blessing, and her dedication to him helped shape his character. Maybe it was his closeness to his mother that led to an interesting decision that Barron made, but let's save that for later. Melania provided emotional support for her child and made sure that the luxury that surrounded Barron will not prevent him from having a normal childhood. She made sure that her son had an excellent education, which he showed when he attended Oxbridge Academy, an elite school known for its rigorous standards. When a young girl was asked who Barron was when no one was looking, she sweetly said, "He is very nice." This is not the only time. Barron has been called kind, and another girl named Maddie on TikTok says she was in Barron Trump's class at Columbia Grammar and said the former U.S. president's son was her first boyfriend. "I went to school with Barron Trump and he was my first boyfriend and first kiss," Maddie says in the video. She also recalls when Barron had invited 80 students to the White House to meet his father, the president, at the time. When someone asked on TikTok if Barron is a good person, she replied simply with the best. Barron's character shows a complete lack of arrogance to the outside world. Most people believe rich and powerful kids are arrogant, but Barron is not. He has grown into a respectful and responsible young man who appreciates everything he has and always strives to do his best in everything he does. Melania made sure to instill in him the values of hard work and humility despite their privileged lifestyle. It must have been this attitude that led her to break the tradition of the school her child would attend, as we mentioned earlier in this video. Speaking of schools, Barron's education merely didn't end with the four walls of the classroom. Melania made sure that her kid learned about her culture and heritage at a very young age. Barron had learned how to talk in 2 languages. His mother taught him her native Slovenian language, and he also studied English. He became fluent in both languages and could talk to his maternal grandparents in New York. In 2009, his mother wasn't done teaching him multiple languages. She informed people that Barron could speak French, which meant he could speak 3 languages. According to Pulitzer Prize-winning author Mary Jordan, who wrote The Art of Her Deal, a book about Melania's life, Slovenia might be Barron's favorite. Barron still talks to his mom in Slovenian, and the Secret Service team that is with them has been able to hear them. They talk to each other a lot, like when they stayed at the White House. In an interview with CBS News, Jordan said that there is a unit within the family unit that includes Melania, her mother, her father, and Barron, and they all speak Slovenian, which means that no one in the Secret Service can understand what they're saying. He has also spoken about how Donald Trump sometimes reacts when his wife and son speak in a language he doesn't understand. According to her, there are moments when he feels slightly irritated simply because he has no idea what they're saying. Still, even if he occasionally feels left out of those conversations, there's no denying that he shares a unique connection with his youngest son, Barron. Growing up, Barron strongly resembled his father. Melania would lovingly refer to him as Little Donald because of how much he looked like him. Beyond appearance, she has mentioned that he also shows traits similar to his father's business-minded personality. In a 2013 interview with ABC News, she explained that Barron had no problem dressing formally. Even as a child, he enjoyed wearing suits and ties, sometimes wanting to look just like his dad, but resemblance goes beyond clothing. Father and son enjoy spending time together, especially when it comes to sports, something we'll touch on more shortly. Melania has always encouraged them to build a strong bond. She understands how important that relationship is and intentionally gives them space to connect. She once explained that because Barron spends most of his time with her, he truly values one-on-one time with his father. When it's Daddy and Barron time, she steps back and lets them enjoy it. Although Donald Trump maintains a demanding schedule, it's clear he wants the best for his son. While the public doesn't see many personal moments between them, those close to the family say he encourages Barron to follow his own ambitions and work hard even if his goals differ from his father's path. Despite taking after his father in many ways, Barron appears to have inherited his mother's sense of style. When he moved into the White House, his footwear choices drew attention. According to Footwear News, he favored New Balance 574 core sneakers at the time. Over the years, he has also been seen wearing Adidas, Nike, and Vans. Whether attending casual events or holiday gatherings, he consistently chooses shoes that elevate his look. In 2019, he wore an all-black version of his preferred sneakers during Thanksgiving celebrations. Earlier that year, he was photographed in a camel-colored pair, after previously sporting gray-on-white versions. In early 2020, he paired black sneakers with dark jeans and a bomber jacket. On another occasion, he stepped out in shoes featuring reflective details. No matter the setting, his footwear tends to stand out while still maintaining a clean and understated aesthetic. His height and confidence only enhance his overall presence, making him someone people notice immediately. However, life as the son of a former president isn't always about fashion and sports. It comes with serious challenges. In August 2023, authorities arrested a woman for allegedly making death threats against Donald Trump and Barron. According to CBS News, the 41-year-old woman from Chicago reportedly sent threatening emails to Barron's school and attempted to locate him on campus. She allegedly stated that her actions were driven by strong political opposition to the Trump family. The Secret Service investigated and determined she did not have the means to carry out her threats, but they acted quickly. Officials revealed that she had been monitored for years and was arrested once her communications escalated. Family members had previously expressed concerns about her mental health and stability. She was ultimately charged with making threatening communications and faced a lengthy legal process. Following the incident, security around Barron was tightened even further. Whether attending school or accompanying his parents, protection remains a priority. When he enrolled at Oxbridge Academy in West Palm Beach, Florida, the school worked closely with the Secret Service to ensure safety measures were in place without disrupting daily operations. Administrators informed parents about the added security presence on campus. The school aligned with what Melania wanted for her son, a diverse academic environment committed to excellence. Founded by billionaire Bill Koch, the private institution carries a high annual tuition. Conveniently, it is located just a short drive from Mar-a-Lago, which made the transition easier for Barron since he was already familiar with the area. School officials publicly expressed enthusiasm about welcoming him into their community. Even in school settings, Barron's presence attracted attention. His height alone makes him stand out. At approximately 6 feet 7 inches tall, he is taller than his father, who stands around 6 feet 3 inches, and even taller than his older half-brothers. His impressive stature has earned him the nickname the Tall Trump among some observers. Given his genetics and continued growth, many speculate he could become one of the tallest members of the family. Sports play a major role in his life. Like his father, he enjoys golf. Donald Trump, an avid golfer and owner of multiple golf properties across the United States, has reportedly spent weekends playing the sport with Barron. Family friends have shared that Barron is athletic and capable in his own right. Their shared interest in golf predates Trump's presidency. Beyond golf, Barron has also shown interest in soccer and tennis. His involvement in soccer became especially visible when he participated in youth programs connected to DC United. In 2017, he met players from the club at the White House Easter egg roll and later joined a development academy squad. Reports also noted his participation in local soccer association matches in the years that followed. Donald Trump has publicly stated that he supports whatever career path his son chooses. In one interview, he explained that if Barron wanted to pursue football or any other sport, he would respect that decision. That comment reflected both encouragement and a willingness to let his son chart his own course. As Barron grows older, questions about his future naturally arise. In 2024, he was selected as a Florida delegate for the Republican National Convention. However, Melania later shared that he declined the opportunity due to prior commitments. Whether he chooses a path in politics, business, or something entirely different remains to be seen. What is certain is that Barron turned 18 in March 2024 and graduated from Oxbridge Academy in May of that year. With college ahead of him, his next chapter is just beginning, and the world will undoubtedly be watching to see which direction he takes. Parents who are proud. Donald and Melania Trump were there. During the ceremony, Barron talked about his grandfather Victor Gavs, who was also there. Barron was praised for his academic success and dedication to his education. His professors and classmates have also said good things about his intelligence and work ethic. Barron's graduation was the end of one chapter and the start of another thrilling one. As they witnessed their son reach this milestone, his parents were quite proud. They knew he had worked hard to get to this point and was looking forward to the future. Barron has said that he wants to keep learning and work in a field where he can make a difference in the world. However, he hasn't made a decision yet, and the Trump family isn't ready to share it. Even Donald Trump, who is known for saying shocking things, has been quiet about where his son will go to college. Kept quiet about where his son was going to college. His choice to keep it. It's natural that the boy kept it a secret because he was getting death threats. So, when Trump gave a rally, the former president said that his youngest son is looking at colleges, but he didn't disclose where. Donald Trump may have already let this slip. Donald Trump once said that he thought Barron might go to the University of Pennsylvania. Trump graduated from the school in 1969 with a degree in economics after studying at the Wharton School of Finance and Commerce. Barron could follow the same path or make a whole new one.